Well, hello, friends. I'm starting the day the same as I always do with a really good cup of coffee. And lately, I've been making what I'm calling my cozy brown sugar coffee. It is so simple, but feels a little extra special. It's just a little brown sugar, a touch of cinnamon, and then I froth my half and half so it gets that soft, creamy top, almost like something that you would get at a coffee shop, and reminds me of a cappuccino, but just using regular coffee. It's just one of those little things that makes the morning feel a little bit slower and, more importantly, a bit cozier. And today I'm going to need it because I have quite the thrift haul to tackle. Before we get to all of that, let me take you along to the bins that I've been going to the past few days where this entire pile started. And this is a bins. Well, that's actually a trunk for, yes, only 99 cents, which I did grab. But the bins, if you know, you know. And if you don't, it is a bit of an experience. Wayne met me at the bins for the first time and he was kind of overwhelmed. I used to go about an hour and a half to the bins. And then a few years ago, the bins opened nearby. And honestly, it is the closest thrift store to me. So I am like a little kid in the candy store. It is my happy place. If I need a little time out, a little mommy time, this is where I come to. It's definitely not your typical thrifting trip, but that's also where you can find some of the best pieces if you are willing to dig for it. The bins are always a bit unpredictable, but that's part of what makes it fun. You never really know what you're going to come across. It is the thrill of the hunt. And I may have gotten a little carried away, and this actually wasn't just one trip. I found myself going back a few times this week, and somehow my cart kept ending up looking like this. And before I knew it, it all started piling up to the point where my dining room was honestly starting to feel a little bit like a thrift store, too. But honestly, it is so hard to pass things up at the bins. There are just so many little pieces and so many clothes. I have found such great clothing here and things you know you can use or tuck away for later. Lots of things for DIY, for crafting, and even seasonal decor too. There are always the usual things, clothes and everyday pieces, but that's part of the fun of it. You never really know what you're going to come across, and every once in a while, there are those unexpected finds, and this trip definitely had a few of those. And after a few trips, everything made its way back home with me and quickly started taking over my dining room. So I thought we could spend the day going through it all together, starting with the clothing pile, because that always tends to be the easiest place to begin. Plus, I can start washing everything as I'm going through everything else. I found this beautiful crocheted blanket that I thought would be perfect for the holidays. So I'm just going to wash it on delicate. Gumball is helping me with that. And then I will just air dry that. I found these blankets the previous week at the bins that I already had washed. So I'm going to just store them away. I like to add a few laundry sheets in my storage bin just to keep them nice and fresh. And these are great to have on hand for some extra blankets, but also I like to use these outside as well, near the fire pit in the summer or to take on a picnic. I also found some great coats on this shopping trip too. So I'm just sorting through those, deciding which ones I want to wash and which ones I want to take to the dry cleaners, along with an abundance of linen. So I'm actually going to just grab all these and toss them in my laundry basket and take them into the kitchen to sort through. I also grabbed some clothing, including some shorts for Wayne for summer, along with some clothing for myself, some beautiful dresses I found, and some shirts. So just sorting through all those so I can get those all washed while I'm sorting through everything else. So lately, Factor has been such a lifesaver in our home. I'm partnering with Factor for today's video, especially with homeschooling. I have teenage twins and just everyday busyness. It is so nice and easy and convenient to have these meals prepped and ready to go in the refrigerator that we can easily pull out and have them ready in about 2 minutes. My son Tyler absolutely loves them. So if we're in the middle of school and want to grab a meal, they can easily grab one out of the refrigerator. They love the variety. Pop them in the microwave. In about 2 minutes, they have an easy, delicious, and nutritious meal. I love having my portion control, so I love having these meals that I can easily grab. Soccer is starting for Tyler soon, so we're just always kind of busy doing different kind of things. And sometimes the last thing I want to worry about, since we always have different things going on in the home, is worrying about what is going to be on the meal plan next. So having these meals ready to go has just been so easy and convenient, but most importantly, they are so delicious too. I've also been adding the daily greens, which has been a really easy addition to my routine as well. If you have been looking for a simple way to make your days feel a little easier, this has been such a great option for us. All the meals have been so good, and I love that they're delivered right to my door. And they have over 100 rotating weekly options from meals to breakfast to shakes, all built for taste and nutrition. My family and I have been loving Factor, and I think you will too. You can go to factor75.com or click the link in the video description and use code MOTHERTIMEFGG to get 50% off your first Factor box plus free daily greens. That again is code MOTHERTIMEFGG at factor75.com to get 50% off your first box plus those free daily greens. I have a bit of a weakness when it comes to linens and textiles. I just can't seem to pass them up. There's something about them. They always feel like they've been loved and used over time. And there's just so many fun ways that you can use them throughout your home. So I always like to have these on hand. So I'm just going to take a little time to go through everything, check for any spots or stains, and then get them all washed up and ready to use. And I try to be selective when I grab the linens. If they're too stained, I leave them behind, but usually I grab them and they're in pretty good condition, or maybe just a spot or two that I can easily get out with just a little bit of stain remover. When I find all of these beautiful linens or like this beautiful throw at the bins for just a few dollars for all of it, it is too hard for me to pass up. And I just love having these on hand. My future self will thank me if I ever need them. So my crocheted blanket is done. So I'm going to let that air dry and start washing everything here. So just kind of sorting through washing these, and I will just wash these also on a delicate wash too and let them air dry as well, and they come out beautifully good as new. While I continue to get everything washed, it's time to head back into the dining room. I found some yarn that was in great condition that I'm just spraying with a little Lysol. Now, I do spray everything initially too when I get it in the car with some Lysol too to kill any germs. I found this faux fur that I thought was in great condition, but just cutting off a few of the little leaves that I didn't like. With baskets now, sometimes I will put them in my bathtub, or in the summer I'll spray them with the hose. These were in pretty good condition, so I'm just dusting them off and then spraying them with a little bit more Lysol too. Found some reusable bags that were great in great condition too. So I'm actually just going to put those in the dishwasher, then just piling all my baskets. I have a weakness for baskets and I can never get enough of them. But I also like to use these outdoors too. And so if they get ruined outside eventually, I'm not too worried about that. But just kind of gathering up all my baskets, getting them all cleaned out, and then I'm going to just put them in the basement until I'm ready to use them. I've always loved picking up seasonal pieces throughout the year. I always say my future self will thank me. So, this is actually the start of a new fall and even Christmas finds for this year. I like to keep a bin for each season. So, as I find things, I can just clean them up and tuck them away. I even found a few Christmas pillows this time. So, I'm just getting everything freshened up and adding it into my bins along with a few other little treasures. I also have a bit of a weakness when it comes to Christmas decor. I just can't seem to pass it up. There's something about finding those pieces ahead of time. And when you come across things like this, it's hard not to grab them while you can because you know they'll be perfect to pull out when the season rolls around again. And that's why I kind of like to start new bins for each season. So it's almost like a little surprise when you open up the bin and it's like all of this new stuff that you haven't decorated with for the season. So I just need to go through these things so I can have this bin to start adding my fall decor. I thought this was a great piece. I probably will add this to my DIY bin and then some other pieces. I always love grabbing these little woven trays because they're great to just lean and just add texture, some trays. I love rolling pins for Crocs. So, just so many little treasures that I also found. And once that bin was cleaned out, now I can tuck all of my new fall decor away. Continuing to make progress here, I have these two faux hydrangeas, and I thought they were beautiful. I was digging for more of them because I thought they were so pretty, but I'm happy with the two. I also grabbed some lampshades that I thought were really pretty, and I like grabbing these for various DIY projects, but also too when I find a lamp that doesn't have a really nice shade or it's even missing a shade, I like having these on hand and finding them at the bin. They're next to nothing too. So also found some great books that I'm going to clean off. And what I like to do with my books is I will clean them up and then I will stick them in my freezer. So I have some designated freezer bags that I always just have on hand. I'll stick the books that I found and I'll pop them in the freezer for a few days just to kind of kill any germs. Now, moving on to the silver that I found. I found a whole bin of silver. Well, not a whole bin, but a lot of silver. And I personally love more of that tarnished silver. I think that's why I like pewter so much, too, because I like more of that dull finish and not so bright and new looking. So I'm just going to clean it off. I was thinking about using some Rice cream on it, and I did a little bit on one piece, but I really wanted to keep that tarnished look. And I particularly love silver even for seasonal decor too, for Christmas decorating. So even thinking ahead, even though I'm going to actually be using this year round pieces of it, but also just to use throughout my decor year round as well. And I found some beautiful, beautiful pieces. I felt like I had the jackpot when I spotted all this. I kept digging and finding more and finding the utensils and the spoons. I was even looking it up to kind of just I love when I find certain pieces, kind of knowing the history behind it. So I always love the Google Lens, using that to kind of know. Now I grabbed these UGG boots that were in the bins as well. And I'm just going to clean them up because Eden always has Uggs. And I always have like my little remedy for cleaning them. I just use a dry rag. So even though it's wet, it's pretty, very, very dry. The inside was perfect. And look at how great they cleaned up. Just by cleaning them with a little bit of water, I add a little bit of Lysol. And then what I like to do is I tuck some paper towels in there to kind of keep the form. Um, these were so cozy. Even at first, I was like, if I don't clean them up too well, I'll just save them when I'm walking the dog. But they came out great. I love the way they turned out. Cleaning up some more of my finds. I thought this tray was beautiful. It was made in England too. And then I also found this stool. And I always want to have stool. I actually grabbed two of them. They were only 99 cents. Like you can't even go to the Dollar Tree for anything, but I bought a beautiful stool and I really wanted to keep it there. I don't know if it's going to work out. I have some last minute finds. I grabbed this for Christmas. I think I'm going to do some rub and buff on that with some gold rub and buff and use it for Christmas cards or Christmas postcards. I found some really nice purses too. I mean, I just found so much, but it is so nice to finally be getting to the end of my piles here in the dining room because I have one more find for here in the dining room too. thought this purse would be so cute for fall, so I just cleaned it up and added it to my fall clothing bin. Just like my seasonal decor, I like to keep a clothing bin going for each season too. I also found this little tapestry bag, which feels a bit nostalgic for me, but I love the pattern. It has that really pretty English cottage feel. And speaking of English cottage, look at these chairs I also found at the bins for 99 cents. There were just four of them and they fit perfectly here in the dining room. I actually really like having just four. I also took some time to tuck away my silver pieces and made a few small changes above the hutch and on the dining room table. And now it all feels so cozy in here. As much as I love decorating with everything right away, sometimes it's just nice to take a day and get everything organized and put away. So, thank you so much for spending the day with me, getting everything sorted and tucked away. I am so grateful for you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, friends.